For today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, we're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. Thank you for coming. We're reading from Canto 1, 5th chapter, text 33. Amayayascha bhutanam jayate yena suvrata tadeva hyamayam dravyam napunati chikitsitam. Amayayascha bhutanam jayate yena suvrata tadeva hyamayam dravyam napunati chikitsitam. Amayascha bhutanam jayate yena suvrata tadeva hyamayam hatam napunati chikitsitam. Amayascha bhutanam jayate yena suvrata tadeva hyamayam napunati chikitsitam. Mataji's. Jayate yena suvrata tadeva hyamayam dravyam nunati chikitsitam. Amayam diseases yascha whatever bhutanam of the living being jayate become possible yena by the agency suvrata O good soul that eva very he certainly amayam disease dravyam thing na does it not punati cure chikitsitam treated with. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. O good soul, does not a thing applied therapeutically cure a disease which was caused by that very same thing? Purport. An expert physician treats his patient with a therapeutic diet. For example, milk preparations sometimes cause disorder of the bowels, but the very same milk converted into curd and mixed with some other remedial ingredients cures such disorders. Similarly, the threefold miseries of material existence cannot be mitigated simply by material activities. Such activities have to be spiritualized. Just as by fire, iron is made red hot, and thereby the action of fire begins. Similarly, the material conception of a thing is at once changed as soon as it is put into the service of the Lord. That is the secret of spiritual success. We should not try to lord it over the material nature, nor should we reject material things. The best way to make the best use of a bad bargain is to use everything in relation with the Supreme Spiritual Being. Everything is an emanation from the Supreme Spirit, and by his inconceivable power he can convert spirit into matter and matter into spirit. Therefore, a material thing, so-called, is at once turned into a spiritual force by the great will of the Lord. The necessary condition for such a change is to employ so-called matter in the service of the spirit. That is the way to treat our material diseases and elevate ourselves to the spiritual plane where there is no misery, no lamentation, and no fear. When everything is thus employed in the service of the Lord, we can experience that there is nothing except the Supreme Brahman. The Vedic mantra that everything is Brahman is thus realized by us. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shimate Praladananda Swami Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswata Deve Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Shnavadi Pashitya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this purport and the text, they explain the concept of Yukta Vairagya and what it actually means. It actually means that the entire energy belongs to Krishna. And I was reading or listening to some class from Prabhupada, and he was saying that some people think they give something to Krishna. They give a donation to Krishna. So they think they give something to Krishna. But it's not true. It's just a misconception, because this already belongs to Krishna. So how can you give Krishna something that he has already? So actually, even if we do ask people for donations, but what you are giving is giving your consciousness. You're giving up your idea that this belongs to me. This belongs to me, and now I give it to Krishna. Really? It's already his. I'm sorry. So that is also one of this Yukta Vairagya concept is maybe one of the most abused concept in devotee communities, because devotees have this idea that we can use anything for Krishna. I know something, I can use it, I have something, I will use it for Krishna. So this is Yukta Vairagya, the way we conceive it. I have a car, I will use it for Krishna. I have a guitar, I will use it for Krishna. I have, I don't know what I have. I like to cook, I will cook, this is probably the typical example. I will cook something for Krishna and then honor Prasadam Prabhu. we'll hear. Oh, Krishna likes to have today. He likes to have sarma. So okay, what to do if he speaks in the heart that he wants to have? So sounds good, and it's of course it's an advancement, you know. Like, but the real question is really, because the definitions of pure bhakti still apply. You know, it's okay, it's Yukta Vairagya, okay, but is it bhakti or is it not bhakti? Or is it something else? So you have the classical definition of pure bhakti, which means Anya Bilashita Shunyam, Jnana Karmadya Navritam, Anukulyanya Krishna Nushit Anam Bhaktir Uchate. It says, when first class devotional service develop, one must be devoid of all material desires. I cooked these sarmas for Krishna because I wanted them. Oh, might be a material desire. Knowledge obtained by monistic philosophy, or not so philosophical, and fruitive action. The devotee must constantly serve Krishna favorably as Krishna desires. Ooh, some keywords are here. Very interesting. Constantly. We'll come back to that. All the time. But it's too much to demand. Favorably. Of course, favorably means that we don't have this grudging mood. Oh, Krishna and the temple president made me do this. So I don't want to do it, but I will do it anyway. So yeah, I will show him next time, but this time I will do it because he's forcing me to do it. No, favorably. And even more interesting, as Krishna desires. Very interesting, very interesting. So we might have our ideas about how we want to do it in devotional service, of course. But the point is, it should be as Krishna wants. How does Krishna wants me to do things? Because it's supposed to be, this is his energy, and we should use it for his purpose as he wants. So there's this incident. One devotee, because this is now is a Holy Name Festival, this devotee is speaking about his memories with Srila Prabhupada. And he says, we had a kirtan at Ramalila grounds, 1976, March, and Dinanath was leading, and tens of thousands were attending and chanting. Success, no? After the program, Srila Prabhupada and I were alone in the back tent, waiting for his servant in the car. As you know, he would often ask rhetorical questions, and he asked me, so, what do you think of the kirtana? So Prabhupada is just asking, so, okay, big roaring kirtan, what did you think? And this devotee, you know, like usually devotees would respond like something, okay. I know it's a rhetoric question, so I'll say something and then you'll say what you actually think. He says, it was okay. And Srila Prabhupada then said, no, it was not nice. It was clanging and banging. Kirtana should be sweet and melodious. Come, let us go to the ashram and have kirtan. So Srila Prabhupada had a completely different idea of what a good kirtan was. So they had 1 hour kirtan. Srila Prabhupada was leading. And then he was looking at him. I said, so, sweet and melodious. So that's the point. Sometimes we have some ideas, and Krishna might have different ideas. Similarly, so for example, if I'm a lead singer of a rock band, you know, I come to Krishna consciousness. I'm a lead singer of the rock band. Bigfoot Mama, you know, Bigfoot Mama. I don't know. I go to the concerts now because people are there in the evening, so I know a few bands already. So, and if you go earlier, they come before the concert and they prepare their instruments. Bigfoot Mama, all right. So if you're the lead singer for Bigfoot Mama and you come to Krishna consciousness, and then you'll start to chant some Hare Krishna in Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, yeah! Kill your parents, Anyway, that's a rock band. Rock music is always with some kill your parents or something. So the point is that's good, you know, like there's some Hare Krishna, you add some Hare Krishna, you make some progress in your spiritual life, but this is the pure devotional service. Probably not. And with time, this lead singer from the Bigfoot Mamas, okay, sorry. I'm sure he's a nice nice devotee in the making. So he will probably have to understand that, look, you know, you see that in this picture in the spiritual world, they have other instruments. They don't have this, and they sing in a different way. So I also I was driving Maharaj at some point, and he was reading from this book by, I don't know, Jayadvaita Swami, and it says there that the Mridanga was specifically designed by Lord Chaitanya himself. So that must mean something. So there's even some certain instruments which are meant for kirtan. It's not by chance that we use mridanga. So this is just an example. So like for this Holy Name Festival, I'm sure the organizers know that there's a document in ISKCON which describes kirtan standards. How does Srila Prabhupada thinks a kirtan should be? And we should try to apply them. You know, if you go to Mayapur, you go in front of Radha Madhava, and they, Devadharma Prabhu and other devotees, they sing some tunes, and you're like, wow, this is not, this is different, this is something else. What's? And they know this raga is for the morning, and this raga is for noon, and this is for the evening, and this. They chant this Bengali bhajans, and nobody understands. They don't care because Radha Madhava has to enjoy. So that's just some examples. So the point is, even if we have so-called Yukta Vairagya, the point is still we should do it as Krishna wants. And our way of doing it before Krishna consciousness, which might be useful, we should also have this understanding that maybe some things from there, that it's a perverted reflection of what we should do. So maybe some things are useful, but maybe some things are not exactly what Krishna wants. So if you don't know how Krishna wants, we can ask our authorities, and they usually can tell you how Krishna wants things to be done. It might even be that Krishna wants you to cut the veggies during the Harinam. Who knows? Might be. I'm just saying. So that's one part, as Krishna desires. And another is uninterrupted, which means constantly. Constantly. That means not 5 minutes. All the time. Because this body is Krishna's energy. So it's Krishna's. So 24/7 it's Krishna's. So we should just think, okay, this is Krishna's energy. How should we use it? Okay, what does Krishna want me to do now? Okay, this. Okay. Next. Okay. Because it's his. No, I mean, it's not mine. It's not this idea, of course, this idea of surrender. But it's his, like we surrender this body to Krishna, but it's his. So that's what surrender really means. Okay, this is Krishna's, okay, what does he want me to do? That's it. So we know that Srila Prabhupada wanted his books distributed. He didn't want them distributed for one day, or for 1 month, or during the marathon, and then, we can space out. No. Not 1 year, all the time. And because these books are the basis of our movement. If you don't study the books, then how do you know how Krishna wants things to be done? You don't know. You're doing some service there, yeah, of course. And there's some benefit, but do you know how to do it? No, because unless you study the philosophy, unless you understand the philosophy, you don't know how things should be done. And actually, these books are, Srila Prabhupada put so much emphasis on his books because this is the only hope for humanity. Humanity is going like, for us, life is good, prasadam is good. But you can see that around the world things are not always so nice, If you was like Sunday and Pramananda Prabhu was very disturbed about what's going on in Bangladesh. They are also devotees. They are also prasadam was also good. So little problems. You might prasadam might not be on time. And it might even, they might destroy your temple. It can happen. It's not, we think, oh, yeah, life is good. It will always be nice, no problem. It might happen because sometimes Lord Chaitanya also likes to wake up devotees. Hey, are you serious about it, or you just, life is good in Krishna consciousness? Are you gonna actually do something? Or I mean, it's good. It's not, but it's not. We're probably not going to go back to Godhead by eating prasadam and spacing out. There's something. It's good, It's but that's not pure devotional service. So the point is that this Srila Prabhupada Marathon is an opportunity to practice. What does it mean to fully engage in Krishna consciousness? Of course, Krishna consciousness means consciousness. It means that all day you think, what can I do for Krishna? And specifically, as Srila Prabhupada, when he read the purport of Vishwanath Chakravarti on this this famous verse from Bhagavad Gita, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, he understood that bhakti means to identify with the mission of your spiritual master. So you take what your spiritual master tells you, and you think of that 24/7. How can I do it? 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 This was Srila Prabhupada. He was thinking for 50 years. How can I fulfill this this command, this instruction by my spiritual master? So we should be like that. So this Srila Prabhupada Marathon means that also. You have the consciousness. Can you think all the time how we can distribute these books? How can we do it? 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 You go for breakfast, sometimes you go for breakfast and devotees, you hear discussions, what's for lunch? I mean, come on, guys. Just taking prasadam and what's next prasadam? Yes, that's nice, but what's your plan for today? Okay, let's go. This should be like this vibe. Okay, today I want to go that place, and I will go there, and then after I go for Harinam, and then this and that and this. This should be the meditation. How can I distribute books? Or maybe I don't go for Harinam, I stay in the reception. Everyone who comes, hey, hello, hi, how are you? This is your Gita. There's something, you think, but you have to meditate on this. So that's that's an opportunity. It's sometimes we think, okay, I'm doing this and I'm doing service. I'm this service has also a connotation that I do something for you and you owe me one. This sometimes we are in this mood that Prabhupada, I did something. Yesterday I went for Sankirtan. I did 10 books. So leave me alone. I did something. Now actually it's your turn to give something. So that's actually not the case. If you really understand how things are going on, we see that actually we owe so much to Srila Prabhupada. When we came to this Krishna consciousness movement, we were eating meat probably, most of us. We were sometimes maybe drinking alcohol, sometimes running after women, sometimes all sorts of crazy things. And we were going to hell, which is a warm place, which is good in the winter. But other than that, it's not so nice to be in hell. So because we got somehow lucky that we got Srila Prabhupada's books, or we got the association of devotees and we're chanting some Hare Krishna, we'll probably skip the hell for next life or a few lifetimes. And we probably might even go to the heavenly planets. And if we're really serious, then we might even go back to Godhead. And so Srila Prabhupada gave us this opportunity. And his mission and his program to engage us 24/7 in Krishna consciousness is not for his benefit. Once they asked him, why didn't Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj liberate the whole world? And Srila Prabhupada says humbly, he had to leave something for me. So Srila Prabhupada could have done it easily. Srila Prabhupada can come again and he just, spreads Krishna consciousness all over the world. But he left something for us to do. Why? And it's for our benefit. Because if we do this, then we can engage in Krishna consciousness. And then we're not in Maya. And then that's it. That's the whole purpose. So it's not for our temple president's benefit that we have some devotional service. It's not for Srila Prabhupada's benefit because it's for our benefit. If we go even from this egoistic perspective, it's for me. I do it for my own benefit. So that's the point. And if you do it, we can really experience this ecstasy, this ecstasy that is supposed to be coming with devotional service. If you just engage 100%, okay, as Krishna wants it, uninterrupted, then you can experience this pure devotional service. And this is so nice. It is so nice, there's nothing comparing to this, So there's this verse in Srimad Bhagavatam which explains this. It says, because we want to have full satisfaction, we want to be happy, and there's this is the only way. It says, Savai pumsam paradarmo yato bhakti radoksha jaya haitukya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. The supreme occupation for all humanity is that by which man can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendental Lord. And then it goes, such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. If you really want to be happy, you have to engage fully in Krishna consciousness as Krishna desires. That's it. That's all. So that's what marathons are about. That you have this opportunity. It's not that, oh my God, again we have to go again, they're pushing us, oh come on, Prabhu, go out. No, it's an opportunity. We have this opportunity to fully engage in Krishna consciousness. And then we can experience this. So we should really take advantage of this opportunity and engage as much as possible. Jai. Okay, I'll stop here if there's some